Vilgefortz! Do you mean Vilgefortz?
Yeah.
Vilgefortz of Roggeveen is one of the most mysterious and dangerous figures in the Witcher universe. Even among the most powerful sorcerers, his strength stands apart, and his true nature has remained a subject of speculation for both book readers and Netflix viewers alike. In The Witcher Season 3, audiences finally witnessed the full scope of his abilities when he effortlessly defeated Geralt of Rivia, the monster slayer known for superhuman reflexes and endurance. This single moment shattered everything we thought we knew about mages in this world. As we move toward The Witcher Season 4, the biggest question surrounding Vilgefortz isn't just whether he survived, but what exactly fuels his power, and whether it might come from something beyond human magic. Vilgefortz is introduced as a charming, intelligent, and politically skilled sorcerer. Unlike the older, more traditional mages, he is ambitious and cunning, preferring results over ideals. His charisma masks an underlying ruthlessness, and his mastery of magic borders on the impossible. He commands both respect and fear among his peers. What truly sets him apart, though, is his ability to combine raw magic with physical combat. While most sorcerers rely on spells and enchantments from a distance, Vilgefortz wields a staff like a weapon, and moves with speed and strength that no ordinary human or even mage should possess. In Season 3, his duel with Geralt wasn't just a display of power. It was a statement that Vilgefortz operates on a completely different level. This naturally raises the question, how did Vilgefortz achieve such strength? The books hint that he is far from a typical mage. Before joining the Brotherhood of Sorcerers, he lived a chaotic life, possibly serving as a mercenary or even a soldier. That background could explain his combat training, but not his raw power. Some fans believe that Vilgefortz experimented on himself, blurring the line between sorcerer and witcher. Just as witchers undergo mutagenic trials that transform their bodies, perhaps Vilgefortz discovered a way to enhance himself using forbidden magic. His perfect appearance, almost unnaturally handsome and ageless, could be a byproduct of magical augmentation. This would explain his unmatched endurance and strength, as well as his ability to endure direct combat without the aid of potions or armor. Another theory suggests that Vilgefortz's power is tied to the same chaos energy that fuels all magic in the continent, but that he learned how to tap into it in ways no one else could. While other mages channel chaos carefully to avoid being consumed by it, Vilgefortz may have found a way to harness it directly, possibly even merging part of his soul with the raw essence of chaos itself. This would make him incredibly powerful but also dangerously unstable. His calculated cruelty and bursts of violence might not just be the result of ambition, but symptoms of corruption. If this theory holds true, it could mean that Vilgefortz is no longer entirely human. He may be something closer to a magical hybrid, a living embodiment of chaos energy itself. There is also the possibility that Vilgefortz has experimented with Elder Blood. In the Witcher universe, Elder Blood carries the ancient magical potential of the elves, capable of manipulating time, space, and even the fabric of reality. Ciri, as a bearer of Elder Blood, is the key to unlocking these powers, and Vilgefortz's obsession with her might not be just about control, it could be about survival. He could believe that by studying or absorbing Elder Blood, he can transcend the limitations of mortal magic. This would align with his character's ultimate goal, to remake the world in his image, a place where power is not bound by morality or politics, but by one's ability to command chaos itself. If Vilgefortz succeeded in extracting even a fragment of Elder Blood power, it would explain his unparalleled combat prowess and seemingly boundless magical strength. In Season 3, we saw glimpses of his grand design, using manipulation, deception, and experimentation to shape events from the shadows. But his true endgame remains unclear. What if, in Season 4, Vilgefortz returns not merely as a villain, but as something beyond the comprehension of the Brotherhood or the Northern Kingdoms? His defeat, if we can even call it that, might not be permanent. After all, he is a master of illusion and transformation. The possibility that he survived, perhaps by transferring his consciousness into another body, or anchoring it within the chaos itself, is entirely plausible. We have already seen that magic in the Witcher universe can alter form and essence. Vilgefortz might have used these arts to escape death and evolve further. If this theory is true, Season 4 could explore the consequences of his transformation. A resurrected Vilgefortz, no longer bound by human constraints, could pose a threat unlike anything the continent has seen. His new powers might allow him to manipulate time or reality, making him not just a political enemy but a cosmic one. Imagine a Vilgefortz who can bend timelines, foresee events, or even alter history to ensure his dominance. That level of power would make him the perfect mirror to Ciri, two beings connected by chaos, one born of it and one consumed by it. Their eventual confrontation could define the entire trajectory of the series. There's also a symbolic layer to Vilgefortz's evolution. Throughout The Witcher, magic is portrayed as a double-edged sword, something that grants power but demands a price. Vilgefortz embodies that theme perfectly. He represents the danger of obsession, of what happens when a man seeks control over forces meant to remain untamed. His brilliance makes him admirable, but his arrogance makes him terrifying. In trying to master chaos, he becomes it. His story is a cautionary tale about ambition without restraint and knowledge without morality. In that sense, his character isn't just a villain. He's a reflection of what every sorcerer fears becoming. Looking ahead, The Witcher Season 4 might use Vilgefortz's powers to raise the stakes beyond politics and war. If he returns, his presence could reshape the entire balance of magic. The Brotherhood could fracture again, kingdoms might fall, and Ciri's importance could reach its breaking point. Geralt's mission may no longer be to protect her from soldiers or monsters, but from the unstoppable will of a man who has transcended mortality. Whether Vilgefortz is alive in body or merely as a lingering force of chaos, his influence will undoubtedly cast a long shadow over everything to come. In the end, Vilgefortz's true power may not lie in his spells, his combat skills, or even his knowledge of chaos. It lies in his unrelenting will, the refusal to accept limits. He's the embodiment of what happens when genius meets madness, when ambition is unchecked by conscience. His pursuit of perfection might be the very thing that destroys him, but until that moment he remains the most dangerous being in the Witcher world. And if Season 4 dares to explore just how far his transformation has gone, we might finally understand the real meaning of power in the world of the continent. Not strength, not magic, but the will to defy the very nature of existence itself.